I was broken and alone. I wanted the pain to end.
All you need is me. Man, I don't know. Life's a bitch.
Alright, well, to all my faithful listeners who have seen me at my high and my low. And honestly, not at low. I mean, when you really think about what happened Sunday night on Instagram Live, it could have been worse, but I was able to compose myself long enough to close out the video. But if you hadn't known, I was on a brief hiatus. I made a post about it on Instagram as well as YouTube. Did a video on there. And it had to do with a young lady. But in the middle of an Instagram Live on Sunday night, you know, talking with some fans about, you know, hey, there's no trailers or anything. One guy's like, there's a trailers online from OWN. And I'm like, not to really say I'm a naysayer, but given the faithful followers that I have, as soon as some news drops, I usually know because they quickly send me links, they send me videos. So I decided, you know, let me just go online anyway. It was a slow night. I already done all my videos. I think over the weekend I had posted like 18 plus videos or something. So a live was a great way to transition to, okay, here's some unscripted stuff we can just talk about. And went on Twitter, nothing, went on YouTube, and I'm like, let me go to the Facebook page, refresh my page, and then it was right there in front of me. A girl that I knew and liked just updated her relationship status, and that literally broke me. So with my heart not into anything at the moment, I just like canceled out. I hadn't been on social media for like almost 3 days. Like I literally shut down after I made that Instagram post and that YouTube video, just to keep people in the loop, so to speak, because I knew not everybody follows me on Instagram, obviously, because I only have like almost 2,500 followers there versus the almost 60,000 on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I need to make some sort of statement, because with the show returning and clips dropping soon, I know people will just go crazy if they don't know where I am, because it's become an expectation and a sense of normal being is it normality for me to get videos done as soon as something is leaked or you know, released on social media by OWN or the haves and have nots. And you know, that's why I did the video talking about the situation, but not in full detail. So yeah, that's why. So I literally went home Monday afternoon, stayed there until this morning, thinking I'll be able to get my mind off things. Again, no social media. I was just, you know, back at home, you know, cleaning and going through some old stuff and whatnot. And that was, I think, the most I did online was look at YouTube videos and list more stuff on eBay. But yeah, it was just one of those situations. But obviously not saying names here because I'm not really trying to slander people. It's just like to give you like an overview of what happened. That way there's no confusion. But it was a person that I met like last summer. Roommate has a group of friends. You know, obviously me being an introvert, it's like, yo man, I got some people coming over. Come out of your room for once. Let's have some fun. Play Uno, you know, card games, just, you know, talk, whatnot. Met her there. Then we kind of connected after that. Started talking a bit. And, you know, it was one of those situations. She had just gotten out of a relationship, so it wasn't like, hey, you know, you don't have to hit on me. And it's like, it wasn't like that. She pretty much didn't know that me being a nice guy is me being a nice guy without any motive. And, you know, things, it was cool. You know, we got to know each other better. We talked a lot more. She began to open up. Then she came by for a visit before Thanksgiving. We hung out for like 15 minutes. She was in the midst of a lot of life transitions between her roommate leaving, her finding a new place to live, getting ready for a new semester because this one was about to end, obviously going back home to family. And we just talked, chilled, hung out for a bit, and then she left. We talked maybe once or twice between Thanksgiving because obviously her being at home, I didn't want to disturb her. It's like, you know, hey, I'm back home with my folks. You're with your family, you know, social media, not really on it that much. I think we talked like once in December. Then I realized something was just kind of up because she just didn't respond to anything. I think I messaged her like twice and that was it. And I think she just said, hey, you know, it's been a long semester, stressed out, just ready to go home for the holidays. That was pretty much it. That was like the middle of December. And that was it, you know, until what happened on Instagram. Basically, you know, this thing happened December 28th, her and some guy. Apparently this guy is somebody that, you know, he's been trying to get with her for a while. She kept saying no, but eventually she said yes. And now I'm just like, you know, the big question is, Jeremy, why didn't you say anything? Well, given the fact that we were getting to know each other, and, you know, when she came by Thanksgiving, you know, I just got the vibe that she was going through a lot of life stuff, and then wouldn't have been the best time to mention, you know, hey, you want to go out on a date kind of thing. And yeah, it sucks. So, I mean, I kind of saw some signs when I just noticed a lack of communication. And then to actually be caught off guard like that, doing something I love, which is simply live streaming. That's why I just stepped away from social media, because you all know I love doing this, because number one, it's my job, and number two, it's a great way to communicate with other people about thoughts and ideas about great things to talk about, like this show. But yeah, being caught off guard like that, and just, if you heard my other videos, like, you know, I spent the past couple weeks, you know, not hours and hours, but whenever I had free time, cleaning social media. By cleaning social media, I just mean, you know, going through Twitter, like unfollowing a bunch of people, because, you know, as the years went on, people became either inactive, they sold their accounts, and people just post spam. And now I'm just down to less than 100 people I follow, you know, mainly cast members from shows I watch, and, you know, some products I use, you know, like different restaurants and whatnot, and you know, television stations. And then on Instagram, I did the same thing. You know, I went from following like 1,700 people to less than 250. Same idea applies, because number one, Instagram changed their algorithm for, you know, the news feed, which makes no sense. This has been something that's been like a year now, right? And just people who, it was really a transition for me to like just get rid of like people who just post nothing but negative stuff or just want to start conflicts. Then on Facebook, I don't really need to clean the friends list. I've got barely 250. I think I got less than 250 friends on Facebook. I remember at time I used to have like 800 or so, but again, one of those things, people you either never communicate with, they only post negative stuff, and you just disconnect it, you just, you know, unfriend. I'm still going through my likes list, because, you know, when you first got Facebook, you first got Twitter, you liked everything, those pages, you liked the pages, you joined groups, or you followed a bunch of people. But same rules apply. People who either don't post anymore or just post spam. So I was thinking, man, 2019 is off to a great start. I'm going to reduce the time I'm in front of screens, reduce the time I'm in front of social media, and just, you know, not be the person to always engage first with people in regards to starting conversations. Because it's just a matter of, okay, if I have to start every conversation with a person, this person probably either isn't interested in me, not, you know, either romantically or just not wanting to talk whatsoever. So to actually get hit hard on social media after I had done my cleanup while I was doing the live stream, that just sucked. It really sucked. That's why I just retreated to my cave, so to speak, for the past few days. Being home, obviously, I don't really talk about feelings, and I was actually going to stay home until Thursday, but then I get hit with the when are you going to find a real job thing by my parents, and that just made me go to my room and lock myself in there until this morning when I got up to go home. So yeah, being at home didn't really do anything for my emotional morale like I thought. So yeah, that really sucked. So this is really it. I just come to grips with the fact, you know, had a lot of news drop on Tuesday with the haves and the have-nots. If loving you is wrong, pretty much got to buck up and get this stuff done. It's pretty much, you know, like back in school, you know, you miss one day of math and you're like behind. Just like one class you miss, and it feels like you missed everything because you got to learn and catch up. Same thing with these trailers. I mean, they just dropped so much in our lap at once that I had to take time. Like earlier today, I took at least 2.5 to 3 hours getting all the screenshots, writing down all the dialogue, getting the video clips, and I still need to record the actual videos, and editing is going to be hell because I need to take my time to make sure all the pictures line up with my dialogue. But they will be done. I promise they will be done. And just to say a special thank you to everyone that, you know, wish me well, you know, sent me messages and whatnot. I still haven't gone through them all. There's a lot, but, you know, it's kind of crappy to think about how, you know, people you've never even met are kinder than the people in your own life when it comes to these kind of things. So yeah, but yeah, needless to say, that young lady, you know, I just unfriended and just went on from there. Haven't heard anything, you know, after that last message I sent in regards to, you know, the holidays, like, hey, I hope you have a good Christmas. It was seen, never responded to, and well, I guess I know why now. So yeah, everybody's like, you know, man, you just got to get out there more. You got to experience. Nah, every time I go out, you know, every time I get interested, that's when things hit the fan. So it's just, let me just do me. I do my usual thing where I go out by myself. I do things by myself and let the chips fall where they may. Because anytime I get into a situation like this, it always ends up the same. So my focus of 2019, 100,000 subscribers. I'm just going to focus on that, focus on eBay. And as cliche as it sounds, just focus on making this money. Just got to do what I got to do, because no matter how I feel, the bills are still going to come. And what's even worse, probably never even gave me a second thought. She's the one in a relationship right now. I'm by myself, miserable. So I just got to keep moving forward. So with that being said, you know, sucks when your family just doesn't really get what you're doing. Sucks when the person you actually have feelings for picks someone else. And well, you know, hey, as Prince said, you know, life's a bitch, or Prince's puppet said. I don't know. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for being there. I appreciate it. But you know, all that's to say, I'm back now. You know, I'm not better, but I'm here. Just going to move forward and get this done. But I am glad, and I'm just going to, you know, kind of plug it in here. I am glad that If Loving You Is Wrong is coming back late February, due to the fact that it allows space. I just like the fact that we're not being smothered with, you know, these drama series. It seems to me, you know, and this is just me making a prediction, Tyler Perry might do, you know, where he does maybe 10 to a dozen episodes of the haves and the have-nots, let that fade back as If Loving You Is Wrong comes back in. Allegedly, it's 8 episodes. I don't know. I mean, apparently they're going to make an announcement on the 15th. We'll just have to wait and see. But either way, it looks like this is a big year for Tyler Perry. You know, Have and Have-Nots, If Loving You Is Wrong is returning, Madea stuff, the movie on March 1st, the Madea play that's going on. We just got a lot to look forward to, and of course Viacom. So yeah, I still need to do a video with that, talking about, you know, all of his projects coming up. But yeah, I'm just going to keep moving forward and see what happens next. But like I said, I'm just going to focus on what I do. I know it sounds sad, you know, not to deal with people. It's like, man, you need to get, no. I'm just going to focus on me. That's it. I just don't have it in me. I feel like Hannah, I don't have it in me to deal with this anymore. So that's about it. So thanks so much for the kind words, for being in my corner, and we're just going to move on forward. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.